Well, hello, I'm back again. Good early afternoon. This is Prophet West, brother West, your friend, your brother, in the name of the Lord. I'd like to greet you. I'm getting ready to go to work, but I have a prophetic insight. I had a dream. Not too long ago, just woke up. And so what I want to do, I want to let many of you know where you are, what you're fighting against, and what God is going to do. And God spoke this to me, and it was speaking it through me while I was sleeping. He had spoke some things into my spirit, and he reminded me even of a dream that I had. And so I'm going to use the dream to explain what's happening, what's going on, and the end result. And so many of you're at a place where you want answers. You want to know when will God move? When will God bless you? When will you come out? When will God deliver you from this demonic oppression, from this demonic warfare? When will God heal my body? Many of you are saying that. When will God cause me to walk again? Some of you are paralyzed, and you're praying over and over, God, when will you mend my family back together? When you restore my relationship? God, when? When will you restore my marriage, or will it end? Will it die? Will it be destroyed? And so many of you have all these questions, and you're fighting so many things. And what it is that many of you're fighting so many things. And actually, what I see it's almost like twins. It's almost like two spirits fighting against you. There are two spirits that's fighting against you, and these spirits are fighting against things that make you weak, or things that are your weak areas. And the adversary is fighting. Simultaneously, two spirits, two warfares is coming at you at the same time, and you're at a place where it has your attention. You're being beat. You're depressed. Things are happening to you emotionally, physically, mentally, where it's causing, it's draining your body. It's making you physically tired. It's making you mentally tired. It's making you tired. It's making you more and more frustrated, wherein it's hard for you to focus. See, this is what the adversary wants to do. He want to get you to a place where you can't focus. You can't focus on God. You can't focus on what God has called you to do, but instead you get caught up into what you feel. And you get caught up into the personal stuff, the stuff that will distract you and get your mind and your eyes off of God. And see, this is what the adversary wants to do. Get your eyes off of God, because God is speaking. And because at this place where God is speaking, it's so very important that you hear what he's saying. This is why the Bible says, he that has an ear, let him hear. See, because God is speaking intricate details concerning your test and after your test. See, because God see you beyond the test. See, because God put you in the test. See, he did. See, if the case in point, you remember when Jesus was baptized by John the Baptist? The Bible said he was led of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted. And see, where you are, you've been led. And this is your test. And this is and once you come through this particular test, it will be your elevation, because from this test, there's responsibilities that God is birthing in you. He's preparing you for. And so this is why this particular test is so severe. And this is why this thing is coming at you so in so many directions, because the adversary see what's at stake. He know what's in you. He know you're chosen. He heard you crying out to God. And so he's been watching you. And so he's trying to block you in every direction. This is why he tried to make you feel as though you're in a trap. He tried to make you feel that you're stuck, to give up. See, because he wants you to make you think that you're vulnerable enough wherein he can just overtake you and you just give up. And so, but don't give up. Let me tell you something. The dream that I had, the things that are fighting you, I had this dream one time, and in this dream, there were two things that were fighting me. There was two things I saw in the dream, financially and a relationship. Two dreams, two things that I was watching. And when I turned my head to move, to find out where to go, those two things have become one. And in many of your lives, the thing that you're fighting, it's becoming fortified. It's becoming one voice. It's becoming one position, and it's becoming one stronghold in your life, and it's pressing you. It's pressing you on that one thing all day. Late at night, you're being pressed. You're being pressed. See, but in this particular, let me explain something to you. Where you at? In this particular dream that I saw, these two things, when I turned my head, they became one. The two, what I thought was two, then they became one. They fortified. But then I thought that it was going to destroy me. I thought that the warfare then fortified, then sped up, it was going to take me out. And see, then I was saying to myself, I'm done, it's over. This thing is too much. It's going to sweep me away. And then suddenly, I'm going to tell you what happened. Then suddenly, as it began to touch me, what I realized and understood, I noticed that I could see from the eye of the storm. I could see from the eye of the storm. And the thing about it, what I thought that was going to destroy me, that storm, those storms, actually, God had given me the ability to devour, to overcome that storm, to eat up that storm. And once I ate up that storm, I became that storm. And what God was telling me, even through that storm, the thing that you thought that was going to destroy you, you became it. And now you're speaking from the same passion and the same intensity of the storm that was attacking you. And so, in other words, those things that are coming at you and against you, hear me and hear me well, you are going to become that thing. In other words, God is going to give you the authority over it. And from its authority, God's going to cause you to speak from that storm. The thing that was trying to overcome you, God said you're going to become that. Matter of fact, and God said, speak from that authority, and you're going to become that. You're going to become the very thing that you thought that you were weak at, that you thought that was going to destroy you, that you thought that you couldn't handle. God is giving you the strength. See, you didn't think you had it. This is why even in the dream, I was saying it's done. It's over. But little did I know that was a greater in me that was activated when the storm touched me. See, God, there's a God in you. There's a dunamis. There's a dynamo in you that as this thing touches you, there's something, there's a power, there's an authority, there's a voice, there's a victory, there's an understanding, there's a wisdom in you that's going to raise up and take the authority away from everything that's coming against you, because God is giving us dominion to dominate, to rule, to subdue. And see, you're going to take it and you're going to become it. Hear me. This is the word. What you think and what you thought that was going to take you out, you become that very thing. You become the storm. You become it. I'm done. Got to go to work. God bless you. Have a good day.